Now, if you ask anyone who's raced here, they'll tell you, nowhere in the world is more important to get a high qualifying position than here on the windy, chicaney, challenging streets of Monaco. We're about to set the grid for tomorrow's race, but potentially for the end of the race too. So welcome along everyone to the Monaco Grand Prix qualifying.
Drop to P15. Okay, we can take you this lap. We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
that wraps up qualifying, but don't worry, we'll be back tomorrow as we head into the Grand Prix. A proper road race, and in the true meaning of the word. That's how Mr. Monaco, the late great Graham Hill, once described this iconic event. The cars we drive have come a long way in the intervening half-century, but still we race on those same public roads beside the Mediterranean. There's no victory more coveted than that of the Monaco Grand Prix. We already see the lowest average speeds of the season here at the Circuit de Monaco, and they'll be even lower in the difficult conditions today. 19 corners make up this famous 2-mile track, and with the rain, it'll be even harder than usual to get the critical heat into the tyres. So don't be surprised if we see a safety car at some point during today's Grand Prix. So with the race not far away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Oscar Piastri lines up on pole position, and it's Charles Leclerc in P2. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Surfer Girl, Norris, Carlos Sainz and Stroll, Bortoletto, Albon, Verstappen and Andrea Kimi Antonelli, Gasly, Behrman and Sir Lewis Hamilton and Russell, Tsunoda, Mayer, Esteban Ocon and Isaac Hadjar, Jackson, Hulkenberg, Colapinto and Jack Doohan rounds off the grid. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out then. Let's see who can prevail today. And alongside me today is a man who needs no introduction, but I'll try anyway. It's Ant Davidson. I know what we've got to do before the start of today's race, but what about our driver? What do the final hours look like for them?
Well, for them, you've got your pre-race rituals that you go through. You see different drivers that, some have got their headphones on, they're listening to the music. Some drivers really absorb the energy from the crowd and they're there waving to them. Other drivers, they go within themselves. They chat to their engineers, absorbing that information, that vital information that you need to carry you through the race. And, those pre-race rituals are essential to making things systematic. We do a lot of Grand Prix in a season, and the more systematic you can be, the easier you are within that environment.
Right then, the formation lap has started, and I must say the weather conditions aren't the best today for visibility and for grip. As each driver performs this lap, they'll be wanting to settle in and concentrate, as this race, in these conditions, will require a lot of focus. So as all the cars take their positions on the grid, the teams will be hoping their strategies pay off for them in today's race. The question I'm asking is which teams have got it right, which ones have got it horribly wrong?
monitoring some wear on the internal combustion engine, be aware that we're going to start to see a loss of power. McLaren driver ahead, Piastri's ahead of you. Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilise some of this energy. Come on. Okay, you sat in P2. Okay, Piastri just ahead. Push hard, push hard. Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 4.8 seconds. They're on a fresh set of wets. Leclerc behind. Less than a second separates you. They're on a fresh set of wets. You've got 11 laps until your pit window opens. 38 laps to go. We've got 48 laps of fuel remaining. These conditions don't look like they're shifting. We're predicting at least 20 minutes of heavy rainfall. Full wets seem like the best tyre for now. Behind. They're on a fresh set of wets. Their tyres are 2 laps old. Okay, we think they've got 2 stops remaining. 2 stops remaining. Time last lap, 1 minute 35.7. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 8.7 seconds. heavy rain will be staying with us for a while now, at least a 20-minute window of heavy rain. Okay, full wet seems to be the fastest tyre for now. No need to worry about the tyre condition for now, everything's looking good. Suggests that this heavy rain will be with us for a while now. Full wet seem like the best tyre for now. Okay mate, that's Stroll behind you. It is critical for our race that we keep them behind, please. of spare energy, okay to use your overtake button. Gap to your teammate behind, 7.2 seconds. Okay, unlucky mate. It was a good try, but we didn't quite meet our targets. Not to worry, get your head down and chin up, and let's focus right the way into the checkered flag. Okay mate, we might need to look at a new race strategy after that. I've got some options for you, so go and check your MFD. Safety car, no overtaking, reduce your pace. Keep your delta number positive as we form up. Safety car in this lap, safety car in this lap. Let's make sure that... Okay, we've done all right so far, but this is a chance to take a breath. We've got another half of this race to go, and there's still a big opportunity there. I know... Good opportunity to get this start spot on, come on. Okay. Are you okay? That was a big one. Confirm you're okay, please.
And an award-winning day for Oscar Piastri as he takes the checkered flag and wins.
And that's 2 wins in a row now, of course, Crofty. And it marks the fact that it's not a fluke. So, you know, their head's in the right space. What more can we see going forwards?
It's what they've all been racing towards, waiting for them. High above the pit lane is our podium. And for the lucky 3, it's time to stand on it. They give out trophies for the winners. Today, they're Oscars. Your winner today, Oscar Piastri. Well, that was certainly an exciting weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for more exciting Formula One action very soon.